Hello, hello, hello. So this is like the first show I've done since we got back from vacation. And I just wanted to start with some stuff that I had lined up before I got sick and we went on vacation and all that. So Architecture enhanced a Retexture bundle from Kararoon. Now this is about 403 megabytes. It is a bundle of some different things. It has 4K series by OwwThatSmarts, which includes Riften, Windhelm, and Whiterun, Stony AF Markarth and Dwemer Ruins, Sublime Solitude. I noticed all these are by, like the Stony AF Markarth and all that is by Agent W. Sublime Solitude is by Shish 15. Photorealistic Farmhouses is also by Shish 15. Now, it does say that this mod does not cover the Ratways, okay? We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to get into that. We're just going to go look around at some of these towns, and then you can make up your own mind to see what you think. They did some pretty nice pictures here. I'm just going to go wander around the major towns and see what we think, and then basically you can take it from there. So I'll see you in the game in a moment. Alright, so here we are, we're in Whiterun. Now this is one of my first shows since the update as well. I know that Skyrim received an update and I noticed some menu changes. I was hoping they didn't do much else. But this is Whiterun, the way it looks here. So we're just going to walk around. I don't have like any flower mods or anything like that going on. We're just looking at the city textures, that kind of thing. And you'll notice the wood and the door textures and things look different. The rock textures are different. So this is nice. It's a different look. The the tarps or the, I forget what you call that, the clothing, clothing, oh my goodness. The cloth, like the awning or whatever you call these, is different. Now we're up a little early. It's like before 7 a.m. so everybody's not out. But here's our favorite girl, right? Was that guard trying to talk to me? I think they were. Now these steps...
Staying safe, I hope?
I don't know. It depends on what you like. These steps don't look...
What is it?
Defined enough. I mean, if you notice this, and then if you look at these steps,
thinking of settling in?
Of course, it could just be a choice. Maybe that's how they want it to look. It looks a little low res to me. I'm not trying to be overly critical, but I do want to point that out. Oh, we have a black and white cow. That is a different mod. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I have some different shows to do, so. But let's just look around here. Oh, y'all are just so fussy and hollering and everything. Oh, goodness. So, again, the stairs, I think this is probably a choice. But it makes them look low res compared to the other things. You see that? And it doesn't look quite right. So, I'm just going to point that out. Other things that I'm seeing other than the stairs look pretty good. There are good choices, I think. It's really going to depend on what you like. I don't know. That looks kind of low res too, around the forge. This looks better and that looks less better. It may just, may just be me. Maybe that's my thought on it, and you will think differently. That's your choice. Okay, so just want to look around at some different things. Give us a chance to just walk around town a little bit. Now, I think up in... wow, I can't think of the name. Dragon's Reach. We will see some difference there. Hamsker! How you doing, man? How you doing?
You look tired, friend.
Oh my goodness.
The Bannered Mare has bets for it.
She looks scary. Friend, you look scary. I don't remember if I'm doing anything special. We're mainly looking at the architecture. Remember that? We're looking at the walls, the ground, or floor, or whatever you call all that. The wood stuff, the doors, the buildings. Let's go in. I think Dragon's Reach inside is supposed to be a little different. So it has its own appeal, I suppose. These look pretty good. Again, just trying to show you stuff. You look around and see what you like or what you don't like. See what you think of these. Oh, y'all hush. They just want to run their mouths all the time. Okay, overall, I would say most of this in Whiterun, except for the stairs. Those stairs everywhere don't look good. I'm just going to say that, in my opinion, for whatever that may be worth. I don't think they look good. Okay. I think everything else here looks okay. Now remember, this is a bundle of architecture retextures, and it involves several different towns, but it's not like everything, okay? But you can get a good look at what this looks like off here. Look how the buildings look, the roofs and things like that. The roofs. Okay. Yeah, again, I still think the stairs don't quite match up with everything else. So that's just my thought on that. It could be that if you had a good SMM, it will take care of that. I will tell you I'm not using any SMM. So I'm only showing you what this mod does, along with a few other mods that I'm going to be doing shows on. So sorry about that. But mainly, the main thing we're looking at is we're not looking at his Elvis hair. We're moving on. Okay. Is just the architecture and how things look. Okay. Now, an SMM might fix up these stairs. I just happened to think about that because I know that I'm not using. Alright, as an update to our show and what we just saw in Whiterun, I want to show you what this looks like if we use an SMM. Now, this is still Architecture Enhanced Retexture Bundle. Architecture. I'm not saying that right sometimes. I apologize. Anyway, so this is the Enhanced SMM add-on. So I thought we should probably see all of this, and this might correct the stairs. Also, because I was saying I thought an SMM might fix those stairs, but I don't know that for sure. I went in and I brought in a good SMM that I've used in the past. I brought in the High Poly project that I've used in the past. These things should flesh this out. And now let's go back and just wander through Whiterun real quick and just look at the stairs and the, I think that was about the only things we saw that didn't look right were the stairs. So let's go check them out and see if this actually fixes that or not. Alright, so we're back in Whiterun. This looks like the same texture that was being used on the stairs. I don't know if it's any better. Let's go for some stairs and see what we think. No, I still think these stairs don't quite fit. You see how the rest of this looks, and then when you look at those stairs, they just look kind of blah, don't they? Are they a little better than they were? Maybe. Okay, so it looks like the stairs are still just what they were. I thought the SMM might make them look a little better. Maybe it does, but they don't look that great. See that? They just look kind of blah compared to the rest of this stonework. I think they look bad. Alright, so the SMM did not fix that. We're going to look at one more set of stairs over here. But I wanted to give them a fair chance.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shoppers.
And I wanted to make sure that we're seeing what we're supposed to see here. So as near as I can tell, using an SMM and the High Poly project and all that, and then letting this architecture retexture override it, we're still getting these blase stairs, okay? I'm just going to call them that. They're just kind of blah. And I don't think they really match up with what else we're seeing here. So, alright. Let's move on. Let's go look somewhere else, because this is just one thing. You know, that texture is the one I'm saying that I really just don't care much for. It could just be a choice that was made. Maybe other people like it, and maybe when you look at this, you'll say, what are you talking about? This is fine. But to me, it doesn't look good. Alright, moving on. I'll see you somewhere else in a moment. Alright, so now we're in Solitude. Everybody just jumped out of the inn. You know how they do here. They're kind of crazy. It's early in the morning. It's about 8:30. I think overall this looks pretty good. Now we're just looking at this, the architecture retexture, okay? I need to quit saying that. But anyway, I think overall, now I like the way this stuff looks.
My working days are done.
I think all of this looks pretty good. I like that, what would you call that? That's like brickwork here. It looks good. And the stone. Overall, I think this looks pretty good.
Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Oh, is he threatening me? Dude, don't be threatening me. I'll whoop your butt right here. Anyway.
Someday soon you will all see battle.
You can sell off that junk as bits and pieces.
Oh, don't be calling my stuff junk. I'll be like crazy Myrna from Fallout and
Heard
kill you.
about you and your honeyed words.
So everything looks cool down through here. I think it looks good.
Everything all right?
Yeah, so far. I like these stairs much better. Do you notice they just kind of fit and look better? So I don't think I'm wrong in calling out them other stairs. I think when you look at these look a lot better and they fit. Don't you think? So I just think that's a bad texture in Whiterun. Now that may kill this whole mod for you. That's okay. This is a mod bundle. You can always pick up, I think you can pick up some of these mods individually. Maybe we will look at that at the end of this, but if I forget, just you can always look for it. I think overall I like this. How does the blue look up there? Hold on. We're going to hop up there. I need to be able to see the blue. Oh, the blue looks very dark blue. I kind of like that. Hold on. Let's hop up a little more. I like, well, it's a little blurry. It's like a, I mean, honestly, how often do you get up this close to this? It doesn't really need to be high res. But I like that color of blue they've chosen. I think it looks good. Oh, can I not jump off of here? Here, we'll do this. I'll go bump and then drop. Boom.
My cousin's out fighting dragons.
Yes, and now you're going to complain. I'll see you in here in a moment. Alright, I wanted to give us a quick look in here in the Blue Palace to see what it looked like. I think overall, I'm liking it. Looks pretty good. We're just going to do a quick see again. Nice stairs. These are way better than those murky looking things. I know I'm harping, but I mean, I don't think I would be doing you any favors if I didn't, look at some of those things and point it out. Now, and I did go get an SMM, and I did the extended SMM, and we'll review that again when we get out of here. But let's go look. I think we're going to go to Markarth. Yeah, I think overall, I like everything here in Solitude. So let's go take a look at Markarth and see what we think of that. And I think we need to go to Windhelm, but bear with me. I'll see you in Markarth in a minute. Alright, we're here in Markarth. It's early in the morning, and we kind of let everybody come out of the inn there, where they've been drinking all night, I guess.
Give me some meat, you fat nord.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I like the way the stone looks here.
songs.
Gut of yours.
Are just old
You little
memories.
twig. I'll snap you in two.
You know, I think I like this
Just
better
try
than
it.
the usual
Maybe
glimmer
another time
appearance
outside sitting in mine.
of things.
Battle.
These steps are okay.
I'm
They
gonna
look
be a
like they're
silversmith
hewn out of the
one day,
rock,
like my
right?
mother and father.
So I think they're okay.
Dirtiest beef in the reach.
I like the stone look here. This is not bad. I think you can get this mod individually, Stony AF Markar. We know what the AF stands for. I don't need to say it over and over, do I? Because that's just gonna, you know, that's just gonna make YouTube want to demonetize me even for saying things like that. Plus, I really, honestly, I just don't cuss that much. You know, I mean, occasionally when I'm really irritated, I can, I can, but I really try not to do that. I feel like if we know how to talk, we can talk without all of that. I don't feel like it really adds anything to conversation most of the time, unless you're using it for humor or some other reason. Sometimes that can be, it can have a good effect for that, but otherwise, okay. I like this look out here. I want to pop in here and see if this looks any different. Bear with me. Does this look any different? I was expecting it to look different.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. Nishu on Zel. Best steer clear if you don't want the steam centurion carving you up.
Oh, come on. You know I want to be carved up.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Watch the sky. How am I going to watch the skies from under here? Anyway, I wanted to get a quick look out here and see how this looks. I'm going to throw up a torch and see if that helps. It doesn't help a lot. But it looks okay. Personally, I kind of like this look. Can I go in? Ha! I'm breaking in. We're breaking the law. Let's just come in and get a quick look. I don't know. See, some things have not been changed, and I'm not fussing at that. I'm looking at the stonework. I like the stonework and the things they have changed. I do. You might want some other things, though, that change some of this rock work and all. Rock work. Well, you know, this. But the stonework, like as far as the steps and the ground, and we're going to go back out into town too. Hold on. Okay, even here, I think this looks better. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe Markarth shouldn't be so white. Maybe it should be more gray stone. I think that's the idea here. And I have to say, I kind of appreciate the look.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Best keep that in mind.
Oh, hush. So I kind of like this. Let's go back out in the town, though, and walk around just a little more. Bear with me. Yeah, because I haven't seen this before, and I think it's cool to see this. I just think all of this looks nice. And of course, some of the other changes have come through. I think architecture changes. Oh, those steps might be ugly. Let's go see them.
Trouble?
Yeah, there might be some trouble if they got ugly steps. Oh, these are just well lit. These are still the stone steps. They just have a lot of light on them. They're okay.
With his voice, shouted him apart. Staying safe, I hope?
We have the twin guards here. The twins!
Yes. Someone stole your sweet.
That's okay. Yeah, you know, you might want a good rock or mountain mod to go with this. Maybe a gray stone, if it would appear here, would look better with this. It's just a thought. See how that's all gray and stony and looks cool? But like this is kind of blah and white and not very good. So you might want to find something that would change some of this for you as well. Because all of that stuff looks good. Like, come over here and look at this. This looks pretty good. It's appropriate. I think some of these lighter colored stones don't look as good with this mod. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just pointing it out. Oh, I guess I can get rid of the torch. Do this. Alright. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, so we're here in Riften. And Maul is waiting to talk to me. Wow.
I had another run-in with a thief's
And Mjol. Mjol.
Careful, Mjol.
I think she is Mjol, like Mjolnir. Like Mjolnir. Oh, I don't have the key? Really? Hey, is there a dead body back there? No, it's just wood. Alright, anyway, looking at Riften here, I think this looks pretty good. Can we go around this way? No. I can jump over this, though. Anyway, I think, overall, I'm going to jump over this. We're going to avoid Maul. I don't want to talk to him right now. Okay, so I like the wooden ramp and stuff. I like the
I've never seen
cobblestone stuff.
Anything. The city really gets to her.
Whatever, dude.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Yeah, she's tired of your excuses.
Money, you said you'd pay it back on time.
She's gonna whoop your butt. She's gonna take your stuff and kill you. So I think all this looks good. Brynjolf, I am not talking to you. So this all looks good. We're just trying to get a quick look. That looks a little jaggedy, maybe. But then again, I mean, they've stuck with that look, so it's not terrible. Brynjolf, I'm driving Brynjolf crazy. Did she flash when I went by? What happened there? Alright, anyway. Overall, saying that I think this looks alright. Not sure about these stairs either, because if you're doing that rock work there, shouldn't these stairs kind of match up with that? So there's some things that are kind of mismatched here. Okay, and I think we're finding a little bit of that everywhere. And it's probably because they've tried to do a good bundle, and it is a good bundle overall. But it's missing some textures maybe of things that we would want to have covered, but then that would just be a larger bundle, right? So, there's some choices you have to make. Like, I like this. I think this makes a good path. Looks cool. I'm just trying to see how things look overall. The graveyard looks appropriately gravy. It's, well, gravy. Ha! Graveyardish, I guess I should say, since gravy is a whole nother thing. Yeah, you know, when you have this, and this looks very good, and then you look at this, and this looks kind of blah. So I think maybe a more complete bundle would be in order. I'm not putting this bundle down. You may like this, and it may work great for you. For me, I feel like I have some mismatched things. Now, if I had other mods involved, maybe. I don't have other mods involved. That's the purpose of my show, is to show you what is here. And I did load in the SMM and the High Poly project to help out, because I feel like we should probably be using those mods most of the time anyway. Now, you may not, and that's your choice, but I'm just saying that probably most of us are using mods like that quite often. But I feel like some of these textures are not as good as the ones from the bundles. Okay, so let's go to Windhelm, because I think we were supposed to see Windhelm as well. I will be back in a moment. Alright, so we're here in Windhelm. It's a little after 8 in the morning, so we have some good sunshine. And I'm just looking around at the architecture. And overall, again, I think things look pretty good. I might find some other things I don't like this. This looks a little murky. and mismatched from this other finely detailed stuff. You see that? You see the difference? So some things, again, I feel like this bundle covers a lot of things very well. And a lot of stuff looks really good, but there are some things that are missing, which, admittedly, I mean, they tell you what the bundle covers and what it is. So I'm not putting it down, but I'm just saying that the bundle covers a good number of stuff, but not everything. So you would need other stuff to kind of flesh out or fill out this bundle. Now this bundle is only 400 and some megabytes, so you know, you just have to realize what you're getting out of it. Again, I think the steps, again, are kind of... I think all of this might be mismatched. But it may be mismatched in the vanilla game, too. I'm trying to remember what this looks like, and I just don't... I don't remember that well. You know, we play so much with mods that we lose track of what the original game looks like. I need to go back through the original game, maybe do some of the Creation Club content. Nonetheless, I'm trying to show you what you've got here, and I think you have some mismatched textures again. Some things look really good, and other things need some love, need some help. And I think it's because these bundles are covering certain things, and you need other mods to cover the other things. I don't have a problem with that. Just want you to understand what you're getting, that some things are not covered. Alright, so you'll notice their awning is a little different colored. Oh, I thought that was somebody's hands for a minute. I'm selling hands out here. That was funny.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
We could just kill you. That would make you feel better, right? Anyway, overall, let's go look in the palace up there. Overall, I think I like this. It's, again, kind of dark, but it's got some good detail to the parts that I like. And then, of course, some of the things that are not covered do not have very good detail. And,
Be on the lookout.
we'll have to, you know, just accept that and find other mods to fill in some of those blanks, if that's what you want to do. I don't know why the guards get stuck over there so much, but they do. They're so funny. Yeah, some of this, I'm just not sure if some of this works the way it's supposed to. You see? You have to decide for yourself. I'm not sure. Let's hop in here. The Palace of Kings and see what it looks like. Alright. So I think this looks pretty good. I like some of the stonework and stuff. See, this on the floor looks good.
What would you have me do? If he's not with us, he's against us.
He's not with us. He's against us.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Hey, are them? Oh, it's potatoes. Okay.
Bolgraf a stronger message.
Anyway, okay, so overall, I think this looks good. Like Dragon's Reach looked good.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful state.
I think the fur here looks pretty good on the throne.
Start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say
Okay.
take them all
So I
out
think
like you
overall
did
this
that
looks
king.
good. I don't see anything horrible in
Thorin
here.
was merely a message to
You
the
might
Outlaw.
notice something I'm missing that doesn't
Whoever we
look that
replace them
good.
with will need the support of our army.
But overall, I think it looks okay.
We're ready when you are.
Alright.
Things hinge on
Okay, so I'm gonna call it here. I think we looked at the major stuff. Let's pop out and look at the
people are
mods again and what we have in play. And if the mod bundle refers somewhere, you know, to something that we've not seen that's important, you know, like one of the big towns, then we'll go check it out. But I think we're done here, okay? Alright. Alright, so the main thing we're looking at is the architecture enhanced, a retexture bundle covering Riften, Windhelm, Whiterun, Markarth and Solitude. And I think we covered all that. We didn't chase down the farmhouses. I'm not too worried about that. However, you know, these cover certain things, but they don't cover everything. So there's some things in your game that are kind of left uncovered by this bundle. You know, nothing really super horrible, but at the same time, we did notice some textures were not up to snuff with the rest of the bundle, okay? So maybe we would be looking for some more complete stuff or some better stuff. I am using this enhanced, and this was supposed to help some things, but I don't think it helps. I notice it is below the SMM and this mod where it should be. But I don't think it helps everything. It says this will overwrite textures for the castle carvings and match the rest of Whiterun's architecture. But that's in carvings. That's not really going to be in the stairs and things like that I noticed. The SMM also did not cover those things, and neither does the High Poly project. So I don't know if they just made certain choices in these mods that does not cover those stairs, or maybe that's the way they wanted them to look. To me, I'm trying to point out some of those textures that I thought were low or not as good. You can definitely see that these mods and these bundles, this bundle, has some great textures in it, and certain things look really, really good, and I like parts of it really good. Some of these I think you can find the Stony AF Markarth. I think you can find that on its own. I thought someone had ported that by itself. Sublime Solitude, I think someone ported that by itself. The rest of these I can't speak to. I'm not sure. Okay? Alright. So, maybe we'll hop out real quick and see if we can find those two. So, give me just a minute and we'll see if we can find those. Alright, so there is Stony AF, Markarth, and Dwemer Ruins. And this is ported by Lexifer452. And this is 2K. Let's see, is there a 1K? And this is a 1K version. So, some of the pictures may not have come through, but that looks pretty cool. I think you could check that out and see if you like that by itself. I'm not trying to steer you away from this bundle. I'm just saying if you were looking for some part of the bundle, this is that one. What else was there? Sublime Solitude. Let's look that up, because I think we also have Sublime Solitude out here. The others I can't speak to. We'll take a quick look, but I don't think we're going to be able to find them, because I don't remember them. But we can look at the 4K series and see what we think. Yeah, Sublime Solitude. There's a 2K, pretty big, and then there's a 1K. I like the 1Ks because they always look good. This is just showing permissions, but nonetheless, I think we looked at this. If I didn't look at this, I intended to look at this in a show. I think it looks good, and that was one of those things in this bundle. I thought Solitude looked really very good like that. So the other thing was this 4K series, I Want a TARDIS. Let's try to look up I Want a TARDIS and see if we can find these 4K series. So I'm going to just try that. I'm not sure that we're going to find this, okay? I don't know if that was capitalized or not, but we're just going to roll with this. A lot of times this is pretty forgiving. They really should make this search for caps, doesn't matter. I want. Okay, so no, I don't think there's Let's see if there's something I missed here. I want a TARDIS. Well, that A should have been capitalized. Let's just try to put in 4K Riften and see if we find it that way. I don't know if we will, but it's worth a shot. It's amazing the things this search needs some improvements, but okay, no, I'm not seeing. Let's roll back. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so all right, I'm not going to look for any more. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. I still think that this is a good bundle. It needs some stuff to flesh out the parts that I think don't look good, but that's because those parts probably aren't covered in this bundle. That's as near as I can tell. So you have to look at it, make your own decision. This show has probably already been too long, so I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks, and thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.